Hello there everybody, it is me Leo and welcome back to another Stardew Valley Legacy speed build. So to start off this week's series of builds, we are working on fan favorite Pam's trailer. So this is where the character Pam lives with her daughter Penny, and Pam is the local bus driver of Pelican Town, and if I understand correctly, she is currently out of a job because the buses in Stardew Valley have stopped running for some strange reason. So she is currently in some financial difficulty, which explains why she is living in a trailer. I believe that the most recent patch actually gives you the ability to get Pam her own home. So that is a really interesting thing that I actually haven't experienced yet in my own gameplay of Stardew Valley. But the other person living here is Pam's daughter, Penny, who is another bachelorette in Stardew Valley. And Penny is the local kindergarten teacher, elementary school teacher, tutor slash babysitter, I guess. I don't know. I feel like she's a little bit young to be a teacher, but she watches over the kids in the valley. I mean, there's only 2 kids to watch over, so yeah, you'll always see her with Vincent and Jazz, which are the 2 children who are living in town, and she often takes them out on field trips to teach them about nature. And you'll also find her a lot in the library slash the museum area. So this is where she lives with her mom, and I've actually haven't gotten to know Penny that much, but I feel like she's probably like, I don't know, I feel like Penny is really humble. She's very soft-spoken and she is very responsible because when you think about it, she is helping her mom basically make a living. And I also feel like she might have an issue with her mom's drinking problem. I feel like I might have seen like a cutscene of her confronting her mom or something like that. I don't know. I don't really remember. It's been so long since I've last played actual Stardew Valley, but Pam, I feel like I've gotten to know her a little bit more than Penny. I don't know why, but I feel like I've gotten to know Pam and George so much more than so many other characters in the valley, considering the fact that those 2 are kind of like the more grumpy residents. I don't even know why I'm drawn to them, but I am. But yeah, I actually have a very good relationship with Pam in my own personal gameplay, and yes, she can come across as somebody who's really prickly at times, especially when you first talk to her. But once you've actually get to know her, she actually feels very much like a motherly figure, if that makes any sense. You know, if your definition of motherly involves a lot of drinking and spending time at the bar, then that is perfect. It fits her perfectly. But yeah, the trailer thankfully is one of the smaller builds. I feel like my voice sounds a little bit weird today, and that is because I have been working all day and I've actually waited for the trains to stop running before I recorded this so I can record in peace, because if you guys have seen my previous videos, I have been so distracted with all of the traffic happening outside. So I waited, I had some coffee, I stayed up really late. It's midnight right now when I'm recording this. There's practically no traffic outside, and of course the train stopped running at about 10:30, so I'm home free. I can finally record in peace. But yeah, thankfully this is one of the shorter builds. There's really not much happening to this, so I don't have to, you know, like I don't know, like exert a lot of effort into commentating, I guess. So yeah, this is actually a 1-bedroom trailer. I have no idea where Pam sleeps, but I feel like she might sleep in this one little booth area, which is currently what we're building right now. For the outside, I kind of just kept it really simple. Ooh, there is some noise outside. I don't know what that was about, but yeah, for the shape, I kind of just tried to make it into as much of a trailer looking shape. Like, I don't know, I feel like it's fine. Thankfully, we can have so many different options with the roofs in The Sims 4, so I was able to achieve the shape that I wanted to. Unfortunately though, we didn't seem to have a lot of metal wall textures, metal wallpapers, so I don't know about that. Oh, I burped there. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I wish we had more metal wallpapers. I've seen one, it's the one that came with Get to Work, but it didn't quite fit the look that I was going for this house, so I went with some traditional siding instead. But moving on to the interior, the only bedroom belongs to Penny. I believe it's Penny's. I mean, there's no way it could be Pam's. It is way too girly. It's way too feminine for Pam. But yeah, I mean, who cares whoever it belongs to. But I feel like I've furnished most of the living area already. So, you know, there's a little booth where I speculate Pam actually sleeps at. And then there's like a little dining area, which doesn't work because the chairs that I put there are actually sofas, but whatever, or love seats. And of course there's the kitchen. Pam's house, like the trailer itself, doesn't have a fridge. But in order for everything to work properly, I had to put a fridge. So I put it there in one corner where it looks inconspicuous. But yeah, this is Penny's bedroom. I tried my best to match all of the different furniture items and all of the colors and stuff like that. So I think it came out really nicely in the end. By the way, if you guys want to know more about this series, you guys can search for it using the hashtag SimDrewValleyLegacy. I still haven't made up my mind if I want to upload the builds, so if I do, I will be using the hashtag SimDrewValleyLegacy builds for that, and for the Sims, if I decide to upload them in the future, I will be using the hashtag SimDrewValleyLegacy Sims as well. If you guys have any suggestions, please feel free to comment down below if you guys have any, you know, interesting ideas for me to implement in my upcoming Let's Play, because this is very much still a work in progress, so I'm very open to your guys' comments and suggestions. But yeah, as I told you guys earlier, this is one of the smaller builds, so I think most of the interior is pretty much done. The dining table right there, I put like a stack of bills. I wanted it to show that maybe Pam was having difficulty paying her bills. I don't know, just to add a little bit more realism and character development, if you guys get what I mean. Typically, I like to include like a combination tub/shower in my bathrooms because I want the Sims to have the option. But in this case, I felt like it was okay to have just a shower because, like, I don't think they really care about that too much. Yeah, there's actually quite a small house. I've tested it out, and I actually enjoyed playing in a house that's this small. I think it's because, you know, I could see everything. You know, if you guys get what I mean, like I could see everything without moving the camera too much. So it was actually quite fun to test this out, take the screenshots and stuff like that. So I'm using these handrails, I believe, that came with Get to Work to kind of like add this horizontal detail on the outside of the trailer. And of course there's a little seating area outside where Pam can, you know, have her drink. I put like the wine reward item for that, and of course the now infamous nacho cheese colored ground is making a comeback in this build as well. Once again, in Stardew Valley they actually have yellow colored soil, so yeah. For the back, I had no idea what to put here because I didn't want to put any trees because there really weren't a lot of trees surrounding Pam's house, so I just put like this little boiler, I think, or generator thing, which I actually take out in the end because I realized that a house this small probably doesn't need it, so I just ended up with a trash can at the back. And in front, there's really nothing here, just a bunch of weeds and rocks. And oh yeah, this tire thing, which I had to incorporate. I love this item. I'm not sure where it came with. I'm gonna say laundry day. Yeah, I think it might have, or actually maybe jungle adventure. I don't know. I keep trying to guess. Every time I do so though, I'm always wrong, so I should probably stop doing that. But it looks like this build is pretty much coming to an end, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up my commentary right here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this build, and if you did, please don't forget to hit that like, favorite, and subscribe button because it really helps with the channel a lot. So yeah, you all have an awesome day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.